Greetings, citizens of the world. Thank God our president is very careful about who he trusts by his side as leader of America. Trump's got enough trouble with subversive Democrats. But the real threat to his presidency comes from traitors within the GOP. For years, Republicans in Congress have campaigned to end Obamacare once for all. Since the election of President Donald Trump, they have shown that all of this bluster has been meaningless. Using Twitter, President Trump called out these Republicans who have signaled that they are voting no against new Republican healthcare legislation. John McCain never had any intention of voting for this bill, which his governor loves. He campaigned on repeal and replace. Let Arizona down. President Trump's venom against John McCain, ROS, was on full display in a second tweet. Arizona had a 116% increase in Obamacare premiums last year, with deductibles very high. Chuck Schumer sold John McCain a bill of goods. Sad. At one point, President Trump also called out Alaska Republican Lisa Murkowski for indicating that she would vote against the Graham-Cassidy bill, which aims to scale down Obamacare with a more state-centric alternative. When Murkowski relented and said that she would be voting for the bill, President Trump praised her actions on Twitter, stating, "Alaska had a 200% plus increase in premiums under Obamacare, worst in the country. Deductibles high, people angry. Lisa M comes through." The last Republican holdout is Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. Unlike McCain and Murkowski, Paul's opposition to the Cassidy-Graham bill is that it does not go far enough and dismantle the Frankenstein monster that is Obamacare. After threatening Paul with the prospect of going down in history as one of the Republicans that kept Obamacare alive, President Trump relented and tried a softer approach in a tweet. "I know Rand Paul and I think he may find a way to get there for the good of the party." So far, Paul has stood firm. "I will not be bribed or bullied," the Kentucky Republican has said. Senator Paul then returned fire against President Trump by using his own Twitter account to make his case. "No one is more opposed to Obamacare than I am, and I've voted multiple times for repeal. The current bill isn't repeal." Paul added, "I won't vote for Obamacare light that keeps 90% of the taxes and spending just so some people can claim credit for something that didn't happen." Paul's complaints about the Cassidy-Graham bill joins with other objections that the bill will drastically increase premiums for those with pre-existing conditions. Even late-night television host Jimmy Kimmel has pointed out that the Cassidy-Graham bill is not necessarily an improvement on Obamacare. President Trump is currently faced with a lose-lose prospect. If the Graham-Cassidy bill passes, then a large percentage of American voters will not be thrilled with the results. This could harm Republican chances in the 2018 midterm elections, as well as the 2020 vote. If the legislation does not pass, the President Trump once again has to go to war with his own party. This civil war will further reduce voter confidence in Washington, and will invariably hurt the careers of many Republicans. When it comes to healthcare, Republicans seem incapable of having any kind of vision or strategy. So far, all of these Obamacare alternatives have been akin to treating cancer with bullets. This would be nothing short of a betrayal of the American voters. Trump managed to defeat the Republican